focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that green light. I'm feeling green right. Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights. Losing to my future now.
And we're back at it again. Yes, Francisca's still loaded.
I know.
We started
just
busting the
enjoying
moves.
her doing this chicken dance. That's what it was looking like.
I know what it is, Tia. She ain't got no moves.
No.
She ain't got no moves at all.
Look,
I
really got some moves, so I'm not going to talk either.
Tia's like, I'm just two-stepping.
You
I
gotta
won't take
learn
it
how
any
to
further.
fit it to make it look right. Her shoulders.
Oh my
goodness.
So that's what you do? Just the shoulders? The feet don't work, just the shoulders. Oh no, that is horrible, y'all. Listen, welcome to Breaking the Silence. We have a crazy show loaded for you guys.
They can probably tell by how we started off.
Yes. I mean, what we're gonna be talking about is super duper interesting, right, ladies?
Yes.
So you guys wanna make sure you stay locked in for that. But before we tell you what we're gonna be talking about, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Nori.
I'm ShyTia.
I'm Francisca.
And once again, you are tuned into Breaking the Silence. So before I get into the topics, I have a question for you,
Okay.
and for you.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
All right. What's one small opinion you have that you'll defend every single time? Tia.
So the passenger is the DJ. Now, let me defend it before y'all come for me, okay? Because if you listen, I will help you get into the right mood. I will find the song that you're looking for, but I need you to be paying attention to the road, not trying to figure out what song you want to listen to. So therefore, the passenger is the DJ, okay? And I help out, I open the juice, I open the snack, I'll even feed you.
Oh my
but
God.
I am the DJ,
Well,
okay?
that's the kind of passenger you want, but someone who wants to take it upon themselves and put their own kind of music and stuff like we have a problem. I'll break your fingers. Don't touch
Just tell
my
me
radio.
what you're in the mood for, and I got you.
All right. Francisca.
So for me, it would also be in the car. But for me, it's if I am driving, I am driving. I don't need the passenger person or the person in the back seat to tell me how to drive, where to go, where to turn. I drive this road every day. I know where I'm going. Just sit back and relax. Or sit back and play some music. And let me drive in peace. Thank you.
Well, you definitely not gonna want me in your car.
No.
Cause I'm be like, girl, like that way would have been so much faster. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, don't you see the other car?
Driving? Me?
And,
Okay.
yeah,
Red light, red light.
I know, right?
That means go faster.
Especially here in Texas, yellow means hurry up, the light's about to turn red. And I don't know, that's just a little too much.
Yeah, I
Red is
definitely
just
know
hold
some
your
people
breath.
who, when I slow down, they're like, "Why are you slowing down? Move!" I'm just like,
still
"No."
green.
Oh my goodness. What about me? What would I defend every single time? I don't know. I can't think of
To
anything
do your
right
laundry?
now. Yes. To do my laundry every single day. You gotta make sure your laundry is clean. But let us get into today's topics. Listen, the first topic that we will be talking about today is taking the shot, all right? And this is a really, really good one. You guys are really, really gonna like this one. We're also gonna be talking about, are we training technology without realizing it? This one is interesting and kind of scary too, but you're gonna have to stay tuned in for that one, okay? And of course, Breaking the Silence is not Breaking the Silence without our fun segments, without our host segments. So we are definitely gonna be doing Judge Tia.
Nori.
Judge Tia, we're definitely gonna be doing
Judge
later on.
Nori. No.
And we're also gonna be doing 3 things worth knowing. So yes, it is a loaded show, but I know we loaded them with a whole bunch of information right now. So you guys, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. This puts them at increased risk for type 2 diabetes, heart attack, and kidney disease. The good news? Prediabetes can be reversed. Follow along with this 1-minute risk test to learn your risk for prediabetes. Are you over 40? That's 1 point. Over 50? That's another. Over 60? Add 1 more. If you're a man, give yourself a point. Family history of diabetes? Add a point. Have high blood pressure? Add another. Not physically active? That's a point. Are you slightly overweight? That's 1 point. Pretty overweight? That's 2. Very overweight? That's 3. A score of 5 or more means you likely have prediabetes, so talk with your doctor. Learn how you can change the outcome at doihaveprediabetes.org.
How long have you been facing the same problems? How long have you been searching for answers? How long have you been waiting for a miracle? Miracles aren't a thing of the past. When you use your faith, your miracle is within reach. Call 1-888-332-4141 for spiritual counseling on overcoming your biggest challenge. Or text 1-888-312-4141. Our helpline is judgment-free, with men and women of God ready to help you. You don't need to fight this battle alone.
Loving the show? Let's keep the good vibes going. Follow us on Instagram for show clips and behind-the-scenes fun. Be part of the conversation. Join us today.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Grudges can lead to unforgiveness, and that has like a bigger problem at the end of the day.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, the brain does not recognize if it's good or bad.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
All right, so here on Breaking the Silence, we are definitely talking about taking this shot, because a lot of times we lose opportunity because we already assume that the answer is no. But I have a question for you guys, okay? So here goes the question. Why are most small business owners reaching out to their dream clients instead of waiting to be discovered?
So I think it's because it's like they already have a no, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if they don't go after it, with them being a small business, it's like how long will it take for that dream client, for that make it or break it moment to actually happen? We see some businesses that's been there for like 10, 20 years and they still haven't reached the level that they want to reach. So it's like, why not go after that person? Why not act? Especially in today's society, it's like you see a lot of no-name people becoming overnight sensations because what? They ask. They say, hey, I don't have this, but you want to sponsor me? Like, I buy you every day, and then they end up getting sponsored by them.
Well, yeah, and I think that people are utilizing a lot of social media nowadays. Back in the day when you were a small business, it was very hard for you to be able to find the phone number of your dream client or to be able to reach out to them. And now with social media, it's so easy to just send a DM or to be able to find them, to get a hold of them somehow, or just spam them with all of your information from your company. So like you were saying, I mean, you already have the no, so what else do you have to lose? You might as well just take the shot, and hopefully that you'll be able to get that dream client, but you won't know unless you go after it.
Yeah, that is so true. And piggybacking off of what you said, back in the days, like you would see people, they will open like their own small store, shop or whatever, and they'll just sit there. They'll sit there and wait till someone came in, even though maybe like before, the grand opening and stuff, they put out flyers, or maybe they put like an ad or whatever. Exactly. But then they would
still
just
very limited on who you can reach.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So it's like, and they would just sit there. Time will go by and they'll start getting frustrated. I remember this one lady, she really did that. She opened up kind of like a chocolate store. She was very talented. She did all kinds of chocolate, for events and stuff like that. But that was her issue. Like she opened it. It was very nice. It was very beautiful, but that's all she did. She went, she opened up, she sat there because it was in a mall. I guess in her mind, she assumed
people are coming by every day.
So they're just automatically going to come in. And that's not necessarily the case. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you don't see that. You don't see people just sitting and just waiting. You see people now going out. You see people now brainstorming. Okay, this is what I want to do. Who can I go after that I know they're definitely going to invest in this?
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead,
But it's also just like the confidence that people pursue because it's like when you have a small business and you're kind of sitting back, you might give out a few flyers here and there, but you're very passive when it comes to your business. Like, oh, I'm just getting these people, it's okay.
Yeah.
But even if you might not have like the best idea, but it's the way that you come across, the fact that you're bold enough to go to this huge company and you're so small, you're still working out of your house, but you're coming with such confidence. You believe in yourself. You believe in what you're doing. People are going to buy into that so much faster than if you're sitting back and passive. Oh, yes, I have, this chocolate shop and it's nice and my chocolate tastes good, whatever the case is. But when you go with boldness, when you go with that confidence and say, hey, I know that I'm still working out of my house, but this is what I'm doing. This is where I see my business and this is how my business can add to yours and why we would make a great team. A lot of the times people are like, I wasn't expecting that boldness. And then they'll buy into you, into your business.
And that's what I heard. Like when it comes to business, you're not marketing the product. You're marketing yourself. So you're trying to make the person that you're going after want to work with you. It's not about what you have, because we see like people who can say like, I'll sell you a pen that you already have. Why? Because it's dumb, right? So it's like these small business owners, when they have that consistency, it's like they're building relationships with the people that they're working with. And then you're like, okay, yeah, this product works, but also the owner is like this. Also, this person's like that. And it makes them wanna, because it's like networking, right? So it's like you start off small, you get one, you go after, and people are more likely to promote you or suggest you to other people. Why? Because of who you are. And I think that's what they have to understand. It's like, I have to sell myself to that person. Like, why should you want to work with me? Because nowadays, everybody has the same product, right? So what makes you different than the other person?
Exactly. And the thing about networking as well, a lot of people think that networking is just to get information, it's just to get numbers, it's just to get contacts, but in reality, it's all about building relationship as well, because it's not about, okay, I want you as a client, but when you build that relationship and you're able to count on that person as well. Let's say, for example, I gave the example of the lady with the chocolate store. Hey, I can come up and be like, hey, Francisca, look, I have this chocolate that I made and I would love for you to try it and this and that and the other. And that's how I'm going to gain her. And by her being the tester for my chocolate store, she's going to be like, oh, hey, so-and-so, y'all need to go. You know what I mean? So be courageous. Be bold, okay? And if you were the type of person that was kind of being passive, drop the passiveness and go ahead for it, all right? But we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Got a dream on the back burner? It's time to ignite that fire. Breaking the silence brings you the tools and motivation you need to unleash your potential. Don't change that channel.
You can find Universal Church on the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Universal Online Radio, the app that revives your spirit, strengthens your faith, and inspires you every hour of the day. Enjoy uplifting songs and music that motivate you to be an overcomer right now.
Talking to the Lord, I don't think that I can face it. Never.
Get inspired by real stories of faith.
I put God first because I know if I'm with Him, then He's always going to be with me no matter what.
Receive messages of faith, peace, and spiritual encouragement whenever you need it.
Let the way you treat others be your legacy.
Keep up with exclusive updates and news. Enjoy the deep conversations on Bishop Vera Joshua's Soul Food Podcast to nourish your soul.
Because no one is broken beyond repair. Before the Lord.
Discover insightful lessons to make the right decisions to improve your life. Download Universal Online Radio today and stay connected to the Word of God anytime, anywhere. Find the app on the Google Play and Apple App Store.
7th grade was the last time I was in school. I had to grow up so fast that I never had a childhood. When you grow up being told that you're nothing, then you believe it. I started looking at my life. Getting my high school diploma was number 1 on my list. I was 38 when I went to go get my high school diploma. Where you start your life doesn't define how you're gonna end up. We all have different storylines. My story's not over, and now I'm a school nurse. I see kids just like me. I teach them how to take care of themselves. I have hopes now that my daughter is gonna be something bigger and better than what I ever accomplished. And if you can take that first step, the sky's the limit. Because when you graduate, they graduate.
Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Where worlds meet the echoes of her gavel. Where the fate of debate is at her mercy. It's her domain. So what she says goes. Welcome to Judge Nori's court.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Judge Nori's court. And today's case is a bit interesting. It is the case of the office gift. So we do have the defendant, the representative of the defendant, and the plaintiff. So I would love to hear first from the plaintiff. What is going on?
Hello, Your Honor. So I am representing my client, Anita.
Okay.
And Anita is suing the defendant because her husband, Vernon, he won a gift at the office.
Okay.
And instead of him bringing the gift home, he decides to give the gift to a female coworker of his.
Oh.
And this gift was a nice skincare set, and it was worth over $200. Now, I know you're thinking like, oh, but it's just a gift. It's not that important. Why is this a big deal? It's such a big deal, Your Honor, because why he didn't think of his wife first. Why he didn't ask his wife if she would have liked it.
Right.
And she did not find out about the gift until later when this female coworker put a video up on social media bragging how she got this gift from him, and that's how the wife found out.
Interesting. So he didn't go home and tell his wife immediately what had transpired at his job at the office. She found out through the lady who received the gift that he gifted her a luxurious skincare gift.
Exactly,
correct?
Your Honor.
Okay. And the husband's name is?
Vernon.
Vernon. Okay. All right. So I would love to hear now from the defendant.
All right, Your Honor. So I am here defending Vernon. I'm standing in place of him against the claims that his wife is making. I have spoken to my client, and he has made it clear that he didn't even think that his wife would want this gift set. He didn't think twice about it. He received a gift set that obviously he is not going to use himself. He didn't know the value of the gift set. He just saw, some cream, some things that women would like, and it's not something that he would want, so he gave it to her, not even thinking twice about it. And the fact that she's even bringing this up like, oh, well, he should have brought it home to me. Well, she has creams that cost $200. So if she really wanted something, he would buy her another cream, another facial that is much more luxurious and up to the quality and standards that she's used to. Because this gift bag was not good quality. The items were not that good. It was an over $200 value, but it was many items in the bag. So it didn't really, the items alone were not of good quality, and she expects good quality items, and that is what my client has always given to her.
But my question is, why, out of everyone in the world, this lady at the office was Vernon's first option? Anyone in their right mind would automatically say, hey, I just won this gift. I don't use it. I think my wife would love this. I mean, that's what makes perfect sense to me. So I don't understand, and I understand, Anita's frustration, because anyone in that position will feel offended. Anyone would feel offended, and I get it. So my question is there anything else that is going on between Vernon and this coworker at the office for him to take such a nice, expensive, because it was valued at $200. If you just have a simple coworker, I don't think you'll gift them something at that value. I think you would think about somebody more close and personal to you. So my question is there anything going on with Vernon and this lady at the office?
Your Honor, I would like to actually address that.
Okay,
so
go right ahead.
Anita, she was going through Vernon's phone and she saw that this female coworker is not only saved in his phone, but is also saved under work wife with a heart.
Work wife
with a
Your
heart
Honor,
emoji.
Your Honor. Objection, Your
emoji.
Honor. Objection.
I would like
Come
to
on.
finish, Your Honor, what I was saying. So it is saved under work wife with a heart. And again, Anita is not talking about the skincare, is not about what the gift was. It's the fact that he did not tell her about it. He has never surprised Anita with just something like that. It's always Anita having to go to him to ask him, oh, can you get this? Can I get that? Rather than him just bringing home something out of the blue. So that's what made Anita so upset, because not only did he not tell her, now she's wondering, what else did he maybe gift this lady that she does not know about? And again, the only reason why she knows is because it was put on social media, addressing him, addressing the situation. And this lady knows that he is married. So that's what frustrated Anita the most.
Okay. All right. And what would you have to say in regards
Your
to that?
Honor, Anita is taking this to a whole nother level. I wasn't planning on bringing this up in court because it doesn't really have anything to do with our case, but to have a little bit of back history, Anita, when she was working at another company, she had what we would call a work husband. And come to find out, they were much more friendly than what was being led on. And they've been having some marital issues pertaining to the infidelity that happened between the work husband and Anita. So now Anita is using this as ammo to come against my client and say, oh, you are now doing the same thing. She didn't care about the skincare. She could care less about the skincare. When she saw that name in there, she saw, oh, okay, this is my perfect opportunity to go after my husband for everything that he's done to me because of a simple mistake that I made with somebody that I was really close with. So this case has a lot more to deal with than just a $200 skincare. It goes much deeper than that. And this is as retaliation against what would happen just a few months prior.
Okay, so what it seems like to me, so in reality, it's not even all about the gift. It's one wanting to get back at the other, one using a perfect opportunity in order to pay back, I should say. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor. So yes, Anita, again, this was not supposed to be brought up for this case, but Anita knows the importance of having those boundaries because, again, she did make a mistake. So her and her husband, Vernon, they did discuss it. They did go through, the right counseling and everything that they needed.
They're still going through counseling right now.
Okay. Yes. And so with that prior knowledge, with that understanding, Anita wants to make sure that both parties know the right boundaries to make, so that way it does not happen again. So the same way that Vernon has access to Anita's phone, Anita also tells him everything that happens, and she does not have any close friends with anyone who is a male, because she does not want to make that mistake again, and she does not want to see Vernon make that mistake, which is why she addressed the situation rather than just doing something drastic, getting revenge, because it's so easy for her to go back to that guy who was her work husband before and to pay back. But instead, she addressed the situation with Vernon because she wants to make sure no boundaries or lines are being crossed.
Your Honor, she has known that her name is saved in his phone as work wife with a heart. The reason that we are here, the reason that all of this is going on is that during one of the sessions, one of the counseling sessions that they had, Vernon finally said, you know, I don't trust you. We're not able to save this marriage. I want a divorce. We need to go separate ways. And she was not happy with that. So she's been looking at every single angle, trying to figure out how she could save this marriage, even tried to blackmail him, make him look like the bad guy. So then if she has to go to court and then go through this divorce, she's going to be able to get what she wants out of this marriage. And so she's doing everything that she can to affect his reputation and to cause problems within the family. This goes so much deeper than just the skincare. And the fact that I'm even standing here today having to, you know, fight on behalf of my client over something that she's done in the past, and now she is just trying to throw the mud on my client as much as possible so that she can walk away looking like she's the innocent one. And she's not. Because if she was, she would have talked about this at the beginning of the case of how all of this has transpired. He has her as my work wife in his phone because of what she had done at her previous job with her work husband. And it wasn't just a name in the phone. They were going out on dates. They had relationships outside of work. So this goes much deeper, and my client just wants a divorce, wants to separate, and wants to leave it right there.
Again, Your Honor, if that was the case, it could have been done in a different way. So for Anita to bring it up is because she does not want to fight fire with fire. I just want to leave it at that.
So
but we're here today.
I have made my ruling. I have made my decision. So ultimately, it's not even about the $200 gift. It's about what one did to the other, payback, and all of these things. The truth is that both of them have not yet learned about boundaries and not considering each other the way they should. So I am definitely going to order both of them, Vernon and Anita, to continue going to marriage counseling. That's if they still want to salvage the marriage. So you're ordered to continue going to marriage counseling. I do want to hear a feedback, a report from this marriage counseling that is taking place. But one thing that I want both of them to keep in mind, there needs to be boundaries. There needs to be a place where you draw the line. So I am definitely dismissing this case. Judge Nori has determined that it is completely dismissed. I wish you all both the best.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
When you define people by a piece of paper, you might throw away talent. A bachelor's degree isn't the only measure of what a person can do. Open their story, let it unfold, and see what others miss. Because not every perfect hire follows the same path. When you look beyond the paper, you'll see millions of stars, skilled through alternative routes, and the experiences they've gained along the way. Hire skills first.
Hungry for something real? Not fast food. Soul food. Welcome to the Soul Food Podcast with Bishop Joshua. This is where truth is served. Truth that strengthens your faith and sustains you through real life. Bible-based messages that are practical, relatable, and meet you right where you are.
If you have a physical enemy, you know how to fight. But once the enemy is invisible, only the power of God.
No hype, no gimmicks. Just real spiritual nourishment for everyday living. Streaming now on all major platforms. Come hungry, leave nourished. Because when your faith is fed, it can't be defeated.
Breaking the silence. Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breaking the silence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience breaking the silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
You have to realize that you only have control over you.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Being able to communicate is what really love looks like.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
What did you say?
The viral say something a bunch of different ways emotionally or say something as different famous people. You know that TikTok, Instagram trend? Yes. I used to get auditions from my agent for AI companies where they're like, for $100,000, come in and say these things, right? And I was like, no, of course not, because $100,000 would be a lot of money, but I'm getting a job away from myself in the future. I think these AI companies came in and they were like, no one will audition for this money. Can you just make viral trends and then we'll grab the data? I think it's all AI. All of it. Yeah.
Hey. I'm actually a little overwhelmed by this realization.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting. It's a very interesting topic, but before we get into the topic, I just want to put out there, he lost $100,000.
That's all that stood out to
watching. He lost $100,000 because either way, and that's exactly what we're getting into. You know, the AI companies, they are getting all of these things without us even realizing it. All of these trends that we follow, all of these trends that we, record and do and post on social media, the AI companies, they already have it. It's crazy.
And we can see the difference because before you would watch something, be like, oh, this is definitely AI. Yeah. But now you watch stuff or you listen to stuff and you're like, wait a minute, is it? Could it? Because it's like you can hear the different emotions in the voice. Yeah. Like it's not robotic, but it actually sounds like a person talking. Even like knowing when to take certain pauses and things like that. You see a difference in it all because of us.
Yeah, and it blows my mind. I mean, because just a few months ago, whenever you needed like the AI voiceover to kind of stop or pause or take a breath here or emphasize one word, you'd have to put it in text. Now you don't have to do it. It reads it and it automatically knows how to make that text become more human. Yeah. And it is scary. It is scary. But we're giving it so much information. Just doing a voice recording on our phone is teaching them how we speak. And everything like that. So we got to be very, very cautious.
That is frightening, y'all. But listen, I got a question for you guys. And I have a question for you ladies too, okay? So here it goes. How much of your everyday life is quietly teaching technology about you? OMG. Yeah. I think most of the day, every time you pick up your phone, every time you're scrolling, Every time, that's just
look
crazy.
here, you don't even need to be scrolling or even on your phone. I had a situation that happened yesterday. I was with my mom. We were talking about something that we usually do not speak about. And so she was looking for a recipe. When she got on her phone, she opened up her phone and the recipe was right there. I was like, Mom, have you ever looked for something like that? She's like, no, never. And I was like, your phone was listening to our conversation, and literally the next moment you picked up your phone, the recipe showed up on her social media. She never Googles that, never looks it up. Those ingredients are not something that she would usually be looking for, and it just appeared.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
because even like sometimes you'll be like, oh, I think I want a new like pants or new purse, and then it's like, or even just like, oh, what's the name of that movie about that guy? And then you go on Google and try to find it. They'll put like, do you mean this? Even if you word it differently, because they know already what you're talking about, they will suggest like, do you mean this? It's like different options, but I think this is the one you're looking for, because we're so it's so used to us to start to know us. Even like social media, when we look and it's like, do you want to see more of this or do you want to see less of this? It's getting to know you. Whenever you watch a video and you're like, and you stop it, then they know not to suggest that to other people, because they're like, okay, this is not a video that people are interested in or people like it. So when you let a whole video play through, then those are the ones that they suggest to people as they, start suggesting. Because AI always suggests things like, you might like this, you might like that. That's why.
It always gives you suggestions. You ask it for one little thing and be like, would you like me to do this? Or how about this? Or what about this? And you just go into this whole long thread. It's crazy how we're teaching it.
And I could be tripping. I don't know. But let me tell you what happened to me recently. So I was looking into this one item recently, right? And, when you look into something, it starts popping up often. It doesn't matter what social media you open up, it's there. It's just popping up. And so I finally gave in. I know, I'm sorry. I finally gave in and I purchased it, right? I kid you not. Now that I already have the product, ask me if I'm still seeing that on my social media. I'm not seeing it on the social media anymore. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous, because when I was looking or when I was, inquiring about it, it was just constantly there every time I opened it. And now that I finally purchased it, it's not there anymore. It's not popping up as it was before.
And certain things, like you wouldn't even think that is being used for something else. Like I remember years ago, Pokemon Go came out. And so it's like, you had to capture the Pokemon and you'll like you'll take a picture of wherever you thought it was. And then like they use that to actually map out things, right? So they use it to map out parks, map out neighborhoods, things like that, because people are taking the pictures for free, thinking that they're playing the game, but technology is actually using that for them not to have, I don't know if y'all remember like those Google cars driving around. So they didn't need that anymore because people were going out, getting out their car in highways and parks and stuff, just taking little pictures of everywhere and everything to collect Pokemons. But really, they was just taking pictures of neighborhoods and all of that. So that's something like we don't even know we're doing stuff. Like we said, every day we're doing little things that's adding to it. And for our convenience, we actually are willing to be like, we're giving out personal information because we want that convenience. We want, when we open social media, not to see things we don't like. We want to see things we do like. And that's what contributes to doom scrolling, because now you're watching all of the videos that you like. If you get to a video and you're like, I don't like this, then you'll be more likely to put down the phone. But if you're seeing things that keeps adding on, you're going to keep the phone in your hand.
Even when it comes to like the navigation system as well. If you use Waze, every time there's like construction, you put, there's construction. Or if there's an accident, you put there's an accident. So all of these things, and you have to also think about, it's not only you putting that notification in, it's millions of cars, millions of people using their navigation system. And it's so interesting that, every time I go to use Waze, I go to use like the navigation system, depending on the day, it already knows, depending on the day and the time, it already knows where I'm going. So it says, are you going to, whatever, and then either yes or no. And I was just like, how, why, like, no. You know what I mean? Because at that certain day and certain time, I'm accustomed to making that drive.
And it knows where you live. It's like it automatically puts home.
Oh, yeah. Welcome home.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, but it is just, I don't know. So we need to be very careful because without us even realizing it, like if anyone was to walk up to you and be like, hey, do you want to help or contribute to this? You'd be like, oh, no. Little do you know, you are contributing to it every single day. So, that is something to think about. That is some food for thought. So, you scared too? I know. But you know what? We're going to let you guys have a quick break, ponder about it, make some adjustments, and we'll be right back.
Breaking the silence. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation. We're talking career hacks, relationship advice, and the tools to build an amazing life. Keep it here.
Do you feel alone and overburdened and wish you could speak to someone right now about your problems? Do you feel like there's no one at home or among your friends you can really open up to without being judged? You don't have to endure this alone. There's a place where you can reach out to receive help and counsel. LFN offers a 24/7 text line so that no matter where you are at any time of the day, you can be heard and cared for. Experience the ease of quick and clear communication with someone who truly understands. Your well-being matters, and support is just a message away. Text us at 888-312-4141. We're available for you.
You have to know the past to understand the present. Discover stories that helped shape humanity. 7 incredible stories told in one great production. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Only on LFN.
At 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
We are back, and we are back with 3 things worth knowing. And we are definitely going to be talking about the secrets beneath the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. All right, y'all. Let's get started. I should get a record deal.
You should.
No. All right.
Take your shot.
Take my shot, right? Hey, okay, all right. No.
Speak
all
to
right.
Ariel. She got you covered.
So listen, 3 things that is worth knowing. We're going to dive into the first one, and this one is the underwater waterfall. That isn't really a waterfall. That is crazy. And the underwater waterfall, that isn't really a waterfall. So off the coast of the island of Mauritius, I'm going to say, there's what appears to be a giant waterfall pouring into the ocean floor. It's actually an optical illusion. The effect is created by layers of sand and silt being pulled into deeper water by powerful ocean currents, making it look like water is cascading over the edge of an underwater cliff. That must be a very beautiful scenery.
Yeah. I think we should take a look at the video.
Yeah, let's look at the video.
Okay, I was gonna get to that, but Tia just wanna.
I want to see it.
She don't want to hear me talk. She just wants to see it, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to see it too. So let us take a look at it.
That's so
That
beautiful.
is so beautiful.
I've seen that in a lot of nature videos.
Oh my gosh.
And I think it's absolutely beautiful, but
Yeah.
it would terrify me to like be there because I would be worried like the water would suck me down into it, but it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, when I see things like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, there are places that really exist like that.
That's just
I would love the experience. I definitely wouldn't mind it. That is
ocean
very,
is fascinating.
very
Because there's so much there that we've never seen or
scary, but
experienced.
also fascinating.
Oh yes, like don't drop me in
the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the ocean, please, because I will not survive that.
Help me!
I can't even swim, so y'all know I'm not even going by the ocean.
I would have an imagination of what is
goodness.
underneath me. No, I'm
Any
good.
little thing you feel, it'll be like, what's that? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Oh no, but that's definitely beautiful.
Yes.
It is a beautiful, beautiful scenery.
Definitely. Okay, and then the next thing that you ought to know is the ocean that glows at night. I have seen this. It's absolutely beautiful. For centuries, sailors reported seeing entire sections of the ocean glowing with soft, eerie light. Many people thought the stories were myths. But scientists now know that this rare phenomenon is called milky seas. It's caused by billions of bioluminescent bacteria growing together across huge stretches of water. Some glowing areas have covered more than 38,000 square miles.
At first glance, this looks AI. An ocean glowing like liquid neon, too smooth, too perfect. But it's not AI, it's real. It's called the Milky Seas effect. For centuries, sailors have described nights when the water turned white-green, so bright they could read by it, as if the sea itself was luminous. Modern science shows that in such events, dense populations of bioluminescent bacteria reach concentrations on the order of 10 million to 1 billion cells per milliliter of surface water. Most known occurrences happen in the northwestern Indian Ocean near Somalia and the Arabian Sea, about 60 to 62% of sightings, and also south of Java and the Banda Sea region in Southeast Asia. The phenomenon is linked to large-scale ocean and atmosphere patterns, such as the Indian Ocean Dipole and the El Niño Southern Oscillation, which influence nutrient upwelling, water temperature, and bacterial growth. AI can imitate beauty, but nature creates it through chemistry, biology, and physical processes across the ocean.
That is amazing.
Beautiful.
That is so
Can
nice.
you just imagine walking at night next to it? That is,
My
breathtaking.
goodness. I think we need to take a trip.
Yeah,
we need to take a trip to definitely experience that. That is definitely really, oh my gosh.
So
they said it was so bright that they could even read by it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nice. So I have something now. It's not as beautiful, but it's definitely something worth knowing. Okay. So it's actually in the Baltic Sea, and it's the Baltic Sea Anomaly. And in 2011, a team searching the Baltic Sea discovered a massive circular object resting on the ocean floor. Its unusual shape immediately sparked worldwide curiosity. Some people compared it to a spaceship, while others believe it was a secret military structure or even a lost civilization. And scientists, however, believe it is most likely an unusual rock formation left behind during the Ice Age. So even today, the objects continue to fascinate people because its appearance is so different from the surrounding ocean floor.
I want to take a look at that.
Definitely something interesting. So can we see that video?
Yeah.
In 2011, divers in the Baltic Sea discovered something strange. A massive formation 60 meters wide, lying deep on the ocean floor. And it looked like a crashed spaceship. A Swedish dive team searching for shipwrecks first spotted it on sonar. The image showed a perfect circular object, with long lines stretching behind it, almost like a landing trail. When the divers went down, they found something even weirder. Stone-like structures with sharp edges, a surface that looked like steps carved into rock. The dive team even had equipment malfunctions like cameras and lights cutting out near the object. To some, it looked exactly like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. NASA dismissed it as a natural formation. Some geologists say it's just sandstone shaped by glaciers, but believers argue it's too precise to be random. An alien craft that crash-landed thousands of years ago, or the ruins of an ancient civilization now buried by the sea. Even today, scans show patterns that don't fit normal geology. Despite years of debate, no one knows for sure what it is. Lack of funding has stalled deeper exploration. So the Baltic Sea Anomaly remains one of Earth's great ocean mysteries.
I think there's a reason why they don't want to fund that.
Yeah.
Because that is too detailed to just be, it's rock formation.
Yeah,
no,
no.
that is too detailed.
Not at
Even
all.
with the equipment malfunctioning and all of that stuff.
Oh, no.
Something is fishy with that.
Yeah, and that is one
Definitely.
thing I definitely don't want to see. No. I have the knowledge of it. Yay me, yay us, yay you too. But listen, that is one place I definitely don't want to experience. But the other two were really nice.
Yes, they
so
were beautiful.
There you go with 3 things worth knowing. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
Loving the show? Let's keep the good vibes going. Follow us on Instagram for show clips and behind-the-scenes fun. Be part of the conversation. Join us today.
When I'm on stage, I'm not trained. I'm Beyonce.
Not me being like,
you wear a lot of hats. Yeah, this one too.
Always said that I wanted to do a TED Talk, but never did I think that I would have done it at this age.
So I say, don't wait for somebody to give you a chance. Give yourself a chance.
Wow. I gotta clap my hands too because it's not easy.
And people say you can't wash your hair when your period's on. That is not true.
Air 5, air 5. Bam! There we go.
What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to already be in my apartment and own my luxury car.
You may feel like you haven't accomplished much lately, but every small win deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small. Making it to work on time. Getting out of bed. Washing the dishes. These aren't just tasks. They're victories. Progress is happening one step at a time. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't overlook the little things. They're proof you haven't given up. Today, we're celebrating you and your small wins. We see you. Keep going.
LFN. Breaking the silence. Laughs. Fun. Real women, real talk. Stay tuned.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The shenanigans that go on in this place.
Yes.
They're just too crazy.
Anita should have won. I just want to put that out there.
I want to hear from them.
The verdict is the verdict, and it was dismissed on the right ground.
We are definitely looking forward to hearing from you guys on BTS Unfiltered. Who do you think should have won?
Anita.
Or if it was fair to dismiss.
Anita definitely
because they were both
deserved to
going
win.
on their shenanigans. Work wife, work husband, I have no idea.
Look, you should only have one wife and you should only have one husband.
Yes, as long as you have boundaries, that's what matters the most. So
Anita had boundaries and she stepped out of those boundaries.
Yeah, and then they established new boundaries.
Oh,
and that's
convenient.
why she was able to speak about it.
Oh my goodness. But
And that's why we were in court.
Because obviously what was being done wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
But listen. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. The topic about taking your shot, that was definitely a good one too. Go for it.
I took my shot about Anita.
She took took a shot about Anita. Yes.
And that shot did not work.
Gotta be consistent. It might work one day.
There you go.
And listen, we gotta be very careful because, hey, you never know. Maybe it was AI who put work husband, on the phone. You know what I mean?
It might have been on Vernon.
The deepfakes that look
Anita.
like
Anita got on his phone and changed her name to work wife just so that she could have a case to build against her.
OMG, I don't care. I'm gonna leave it down with this case, all right? But listen, what I do want you to do right now is to scan this QR code, all right? Breaking the Silence _talk show. Let us know what you think on this verdict and even on the topics that we spoke about. And if you have any ideas, games, topics that you would love for us to cover here on Breaking the Silence, make sure you let us know as well. And maybe they want to be a viewer joiner. There you go. That right there. You want to be a viewer joiner? Hit us up. We would definitely love to have you here on the show. But ladies, unfortunately, our time is up and we're going to have to say, see ya.